next one is the Skilled Migration Program, and this is the one that will encompass the bulk of people in this room. This is by far and away the largest amount of people that are coming into Australia each year. It's the biggest program and probably the most complex of all of them. So we're going to spend a little bit of time looking at this. It is how Australia identifies people that they want with skills that are in short supply, with the experience in those skills that they deem appropriate, and with the kind of qualifications to support those skills that are deemed to be appropriate in Australia. Not here, not anywhere else, in Australia. There are some basic criteria. It is a yes you will, no you won't. It's that simple. You've got to have these, and you've got to have all of them. One person alone, not my wife satisfies some, I satisfy the other. One person alone, standalone, has got to be able to meet those requirements. You must be under 45 years of age as at the date that your application is lodged with the Immigration Department. A day later, sorry, no can do. Okay? You must be under 45 at that date. You must be in an occupation that is on the Skilled Occupations List. The Skilled Occupations List is a list that is produced in conjunction with the Immigration Department and the Department of Labour. The Department of Labour provides information and statistics that looks at the whole of the Australian working community and determines what sort of occupations are in short supply. That becomes a great long list of a couple of hundred or so occupations. That forms what's known as the Skilled Occupations List. If you are not on that list, you are not immigrating to Australia as a skilled migrant. You've got to be on that list. The list basically breaks down into 60, 50 or 40-point occupations. Important, as you will see as we go on. 60-point occupations are occupations that are based around people who have trained in a specific discipline, and their training was specific to that discipline. I.e., you're a physiotherapist and you did a degree in physiotherapy. You're a welder first class and you did a 4-year indentured apprenticeship as a welder fabricator. Okay, so 60-point occupations are based around occupations where the training was specific to that particular occupation. 50-point occupations are where you have got a degree, and it has to be a degree at this point in time. Your degree does not have to be specific to the occupation. So you could be a marketing specialist, which is on the Skilled Occupations List, but you have a BA in Geography and the Arts. The fact that you've got the degree says that you meet the requirement. Okay? That's about to change early in the new year, and 50-point occupations, the degree will have to be directly related to the occupation. But between now and the 1st of January of 2010, the situation is if you have a degree, it does not have to be specific to the occupation. But that will change. If there's anybody in the room that you feel that this applies to at some stage, as we go through the assessment process, we'll let you know very quickly so you can do something about it if you wish. 40-point occupations are deemed to be at what's known as the associate professional level, and the associate professional level says that I have the equivalent of a HND, a 2-year period of study, post-secondary study that has culminated in a diploma or something that is equivalent. Okay. The 60-point occupations for the tradespeople, obviously, your City and Guilds, your MBQs, all of those sorts of qualifications, they all count. Okay? You don't have to have had an indentured apprenticeship. It's certainly better if you have, but it doesn't have to be that way. All of those other City and Guilds levels 1, 2 and 3 and MBQs 1 through 4, they all count in that requirement for the 60-point occupation. English language, everybody has to have competent English. Standing here, it probably seems rather silly. But if we were having this meeting in a hotel in Beijing, it would have a completely different context. Okay? The migration program is a global program, it applies worldwide. So for you guys, the fact that English is your mother tongue, you automatically get the default of being deemed to have competent English. Yep. There is also a level of proficient English that can provide additional points, and we'll talk about points in a moment. So if you decide that you're deficient on points for a certain type of visa, you can go and take an international English language test, and providing you score at the right level, you will now be deemed to be beyond competent and to actually be proficient, and that will be acknowledged in the immigration process by additional points being